Today on The Boot Guy, we're talking about the Carolina 7522 lace-to-toe composite logger. So the 7522 with its comp toe, with its single piece Vibram sole, with the sew down front and the full leather welt is a heck of a nice logger for the money. Few of the high points outside of what I just mentioned is the beautiful lacing system, the fact that it actually comes with a Kiltie, and the single piece machined eyelets all the way up really are a nice touch on this logger boot. They're the kind of eyelets that don't get caught on the bottom of your jeans because they're rounded off on all the corners. It's Carolina, so you know they padded the collar and they padded the tongue. So when this boot is laced up around your ankle, it's not going to be like raw leather just digging into you. It's got some padding. It's got some energy return. You're going to be comfortable. The boot is waterproof, and it's waterproof with Carolina's SCUBALINER, which has been proven to work by a lot of Carolina users. I mentioned the leather welt before, all the way around the boot. What that means is you're going to have to keep the welt cleaned and mink oiled if you intend to have this boot last you a really long time. As you can see, that heel cup, it's a nice tight heel cup. And this is something that Carolina does in all their loggers. No matter what the price point is, they always build a real nice tight heel cup so that boot stays on your foot with every step. Their Pullon is like all Carolina Pullons. It's a beautiful piece of leather that has this polypropylene nylon stitched into there for strength and durability, so you can actually pull your boots on in the morning when you have to. The leather that Carolina uses in the 7522, this Gaucho Crazy Horse, soft, beautiful. It's a thick, heavy duty, really good quality leather that you know is going to last a long time, but at the same time, as it breaks in and it becomes more supple, this boot becomes part of you. It becomes the type of logger that you don't regret having to put on every morning. Like most loggers, it takes a while to break these in, and the Carolina 7522 is no different. Now, what a lot of my customers do, because Carolina wants to make this boot as comfortable as possible, they send along the AG7 footbed, which is a wonderful footbed. This is the type of footbed that you're going to be moving from boot to boot if you're the type of person who wears insoles in your work boots. But what a lot of my guys do is they leave this out for a day or two and they wear this boot with a nice pair of heavy duty wool or cotton socks till they start to break in the leather upper. Now the lining inside this boot, well, Carolina lines it with this amazing mesh liner that is super soft. They line the tongue and they line the collar of the boot, and they also add this nice little cutaway in the collar for the back of your calf. Now on sizing on this, I've always had to go a half size bigger for most of my customers just because it is a comp toe logger. If it wasn't a comp toe, I'd probably just go with their size. But because of the composition toe and because of the type of boot this is, I always suggest that guys buy this boot a half size bigger. After all, you don't want your foot crammed inside a logger for 15 hours as you're trying to get something done. So that's the Carolina 7522. If you've ever worn any of Carolina's loggers, please comment below. Let guys know about the break-in time, about the sizing, all those things that makes buying a logger easier. Please don't forget to hit my subscribe button below. It really helps out. And if you should have any boot questions, please feel free to email me. All right, until the next time, I'm the Boot Guy, and thanks a lot for watching.